Alright, let's see if we cannot mess up. This game has a weird quirk where once my dollar amount reaches $131,072 flat, anything above that starts from zero again. So it'll put you in the record books, but it starts you off at zero. So you have to remember that number, which is kind of random as it is. So I'm going to follow a normal pattern, kind of picking up some people, get my time up a little bit because I want to make sure that I can maximize my drift combos, or potentially maximize my drift combos, assuming I don't mess up and lose them, which I have been lately. This game is it's very frustrating, which now I'm seeing why I don't speed run picking up all 68 customers because you're only going to get like $44,000 max anyway, unless you do my drifting back and forth. You know, drift, and I do drift turns just like that, but you only, after picking up all 68 customers quite a few times, you get anywhere from 42 to 44,000. That's it. So I don't know if there's necessarily an incentive to pick them all up, you know. It just doesn't make any sense. Because you're going to make less money. All it means is, like, you can say, well, I know how to pick up all the customers. If you do a speed run, picking them all up, then sure, you know, yeah, you can go with that route, but I don't know. I want a high score in this game. That's what I want to do. The game's not giving me good luck as it is right now. I can already see that. I have to get on this edge because I'll accidentally pick up that customer. See, I only have like 65 seconds or so when I dropped them off. So this is why you need to kind of follow this pattern. You need to guide yourself to the OP customer. And you want to get this one gives you enough time as well, but you want to keep the timer from this customer. See, it gives you 153 seconds or 152. You know, it does vary depending on difficulty settings and depending on how much time you have. So we're just gonna drop them off like normal till we can get to OP customer, and hopefully we don't mess up, because that is easy to do while you do. That's what's unfortunate. It's like all I have to do is make one mistake or I lose my combo and the record's done. So left customer, because we're going to Crown Arena. See, I can't even boost sometimes because the lag on this side of the city is so terrible. Or frame rate. So here we go. 235 seconds. Get out of my way. Good. They turned. You know, honestly, a lot of vehicles, when they're in the right lane, they turn, but I wasn't expecting that one to turn. I was expecting them to continue on its path of going straight and then moving to the side to purposely run into me, because I feel like the traffic in this game does that just to get on your nerves. And I do put it on low traffic because I'm going to tell you, the hit detection is so bad in this game. You're going to be frustrated, and you're going to make some good high scores, but you're not going to make record-worthy scores unless you lower the traffic, trust me. It's because the way the game loads them, sometimes they're only like 60% visible when you get nearby, and then other times they're just random in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the game loads them. I think they're pre-loaded. See how it was kind of right there? It was about 70% loaded. You didn't see the bumper. Stay on the yellow line. It'll help you avoid traffic. But yeah, it's like when you enter an area, I think the game loads it, and then it loads up the traffic in the same spot every time. This is my guess. I don't know that for sure, but depending on what I think happens is it looks like they're in a different spot because your timing was off to be in that loaded area, that certain spot. You know what I mean? So that's my guess, and you know, obviously I could be wrong on that, but I've played it enough to where I've recognized a few vehicles in the same spot a lot of times, and I've noticed that they won't be there sometimes because I got there like a second or two early and I could see the car coming, so it's like it's gonna be there. Don't hit that. Good. So when I reach the cable car stop top, which is A, I need to have about 30 seconds. So if this is your first time watching one of these videos, that's what I aim for. So I got 30 seconds basically to get there, and then I need to get my time up. And my timer is 96, 95, so I'm good there because I, took the other customers normal and didn't do any of this drifting. So okay, so I'm good. So I got like 39 seconds, so I'm actually a few seconds ahead. So I can go a little bit further and push it. Once I get down to about 15 seconds, maybe, then we'll push it and see what I gotta do. This little spot right here. I could probably make it, but I'm literally doing like really good, so I don't want to push it. I think the record I've gotten with that one customer is like 50K, maybe, like very close to 50K. See how the vehicles don't always like fully load or render? I don't know how it is, but see, we got 70 seconds, which is basically what we started with the game. The reason we want to take all these customers and get our time up is because there's going to be a spot where we're going to lose. Come on. We're going to lose about 70 seconds or so because we're going to have to drive across the city to the other side of the map. So you want your time up to ensure that you have enough time to do that whenever we get to it. So right here we're going to turn around. This is one of the few spots that we actually do that. And we're going to pick up this lady up here. And we want her time too, so we're not going to drift. So try to get there as fast as you can. Keep her time. We're gonna get to OP customer. And then this lady up here that we're going to take from the baseball stadium, she gives us about 100 seconds. So no drifting with her either. So 97 seconds to be precise. And there's reason for all this, you know. I've already done this a few times, quite a few times. Well, I wouldn't say quite a few, but definitely a few times. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to make that turn without bumping. Guess I was going a little fast. So we're going to stop right here, pick up the further customer up front. Like that vehicle. That vehicle, if you make it here at a certain time, the game will load it and it will be in your way. So I guess it just has to do with how the area's loaded. See, I didn't want to go right because that red van was turning. So we're going to the hotel. So you can go through the mall, surprisingly, right? Play this game, and I don't know how many times I played it without even realizing you can go through the mall. I was trying to avoid that. So just normal driving, getting our time up. This next customer, I'll see once I get there, but I'm not sure yet. Because I forget how much, I think it's like 150 seconds, I think. $140. So I have enough time, like I have enough on my timer where I can do it, so let's go for it, because I'll be able to pick up a couple of customers, get my time up. I'm gonna need, so you know, this is a risk, by the way, where basically I probably shouldn't do this. Because I'm going to need about 70 seconds later on to get to a certain spot where I have to drive across the map. But, you know, you don't break records without taking a risk, right? So let me focus on this. The splits like that, those are hard to get through. I really can't even explain how to do it, but you just, I don't know. There's a lot of luck involved. Like, I've done it quite a few times, and I hate having to do it because the run is kind of dependent on you getting through that. You know, because you'll lose your combo and you gotta start over. Nobody wants to do that, right? Okay, so let's just go ahead and drive because we're going to Fresh Tree. we're picking up the last guy here anyway. So that was decent. I didn't get no extra time, which is whatever. But him, I'm just dropping him off, and the next customer, I'm not doing any drifting. Let's go pick up this person up top. So we're not, we're going to Joe's Diner with her, and then we're going to lose about 60 to 70 seconds. So try to be efficient, try to get there without messing up a lot and hitting if possible. I know the frame rate, you know, starts to get worse in certain areas. So we're going to park on the right side because we don't want to pick up the customer that's there, because they're just going to eat up your time and you're not going to like them. Okay, so now we're bypassing them. We're going to go to the other side of the map. And just try to avoid any traffic, obviously. And you know what's weird though is the prototype of this game. Not only is the frame rate smoother, when you hit traffic, they basically move out the way. They don't like bump and turn circles and then stay right in front of you like they do here. Which was an odd choice. Like, the prototype did some things right and made this game more playable, and for some reason they changed it. I don't know what for. Okay, so this customer, we're not picking them up. We're gonna pick up the girl at the mall that we passed up earlier when we grabbed the guy that was next to her. She's going to the lookout tower, so just pick her up. And then you gotta drift, you know, do what you gotta do to avoid traffic. But no drifting for combos. We're trying to get our time back up, remember? So what's going to happen is we're going to end up doing our third lap going forward, and then we're going to have a customer. You can hit that vehicle if you want. They're always going to be there in the general area. So if you have to slow down, use that vehicle to do that. She only gives us 100 seconds, so we're not drifting with her. The customer we're going to pick up once we drop her off is right across the street. And so that's where we're going to do our drifting again, because we're going to get a lot of time. My thumb hurts. Yeah, the traffic, they bump and they spin in circles and they're still in your way. You gotta dodge, you gotta go around them, you know. In the prototype, you just basically bump them out the way. So here we go. We're gonna start our technique again and hope I get lucky. Because this is not easy. Low graphics, low pixels, low frame rate. It's just, can I slide by you? Okay, so I did. Whew. I mean, I tried my best. It worked out for me on that one, but it's not always the case. Sometimes you get them ghost vehicles that are right here in the section, so try to stay on the yellow line. You know, if I repeat myself, it's because a lot of times, like, I don't get a lot of views on my videos, so I'll repeat a lot of the tips and tricks that you gotta do in this game amongst all the videos, just in case, you know, somebody watches it and they've never seen any of these before. So that's why I say I repeat myself from video to video. Okay, so let's try to get through here. Traffic builds up a little bit right in here. I need to cut between these two because they're going to turn. I don't know what that was. Like, I jumped. That was kind of odd. I'm doing a shorter drift and to get my speed up because my timer versus how much customer time I have left, the difference is about 29 seconds, I think. So but I'm still gonna have some time remaining, so I'm not gonna turn around. I'm just gonna take them and then end this trip. So now I got a customer up here that's gonna go to the hospital. I was picturing it in my head, like literally, but okay, so here's a trick. You can jump this without any effort. We're picking up this customer, so just try to avoid that. Well, I did. I moved up closer. He's going to the police station, which is right around the corner here. My turn was a little late, I think, so that's why I drifted. Okay, so we're not drifting with her. We're keeping the time. We need the money. We need the seconds. Green roof, drift. That's your cue. So we're going to the church, right? Is that what it said? Because sometimes these customers take me to the heliport. I have to remember what lap I'm on. We're just picking her up and nothing crazy. You know what's funny though is since there's a score register limit, I guess is how you gotta say it. To prove your high score, once you pass $131,072, you're gonna have to record it. Screenshots aren't gonna be enough, because they'll just say, oh, you could Photoshop those, you know, which, to be fair, I probably could too. But that's not something I would ever do. Okay, so right up here. So we just want his time too, because I need to get my timer up, because I need max times whenever I go to pick up some of these other customers, because I still have two customers. One of them takes me to the heliport, which I believe he's going to be on this lap, going backwards. And then my last or second to last customer. It just depends on how much time I have. So him, he's worth drifting with, but he's taking you to OP customer. So I may drift with him one day, but right now I need to ensure. See, I went through that vehicle. That's weird, ain't it? I need to ensure I have enough time. This customer is going to give me 197. And if I show up with 30 seconds or something, he's going to give me less time. So I can't. And the only thing I don't like about this customer is, I mean, it might be, well, he gives more time, so probably not, but that vehicle's always there. That blue car that I just hit, it's always there. It's on a pattern as well. I am. Now, it could be worth using the other customer to drift instead with this one, the one I just dropped off first. It could be worth using him instead, because the path is easier. He gives you less time, but there's less turns and it's a smoother path to get to where you got to go. See, like this right here, I had to turn through the city and I wouldn't have enough time drifting all the way from the city to this side of the map. I just wouldn't. I would have to drive at some point anyway. But it might be worth drifting with the other guy instead, because it's more of a straight shot, and then you get that grassy area with the water headed towards the Crown Arena. So, you know, it's something I may try out at some point. I'm going to play when I'm at work, so I'm also going to use an emulator on a PSP, get some save states going. I went wide, way out for that U-turn on purpose, because for one, I'm going to make it to the heliport before time runs out. So I'm probably going to have to do some turning around anyway. But I'm just gonna cut through and keep going because I have too much time. Like seriously. If I can get 20K, that'd be nice. So this isn't like ideal. You know, I should have probably started drifting before the first turn in the city when I was going to the That's fine, 18K, you know, because I could have got more if I would have started sooner. So that's something to think about. We're just going to get our time back with this customer because we're going to need it for OP later on. Those vehicles are always there too. I can't remember if it's exactly a red one or a WoW vehicle, but it's always there. So we're going to Muncha Pizza. See, what's funny is I could just drop him off here and literally just go to my final customer, who's right here at the yacht harbor, that one in the white shirt. The reason I'm saying I can do that is because it would be faster, and I wouldn't have to wait as long. I wouldn't have to do another lap to come back around to get to her. But this is pretty much free money from here, you know. So turn here, just don't forget it. It's a sharp turn. And then we're going to cut across. See how I'm centered on that yellow line? If I could stay like that every time, man, that would be amazing. So now we're going to Sale Street, which is just straight ahead. Ooh, I almost messed up there. You saw that other customer, he lit up green because I got close, but luckily I didn't pick him up because he would have ruined my pattern here, my flow. You know, sometimes when you get that close, it could be 50-50. The game might say you hit them, and then other times it's like you get lucky and the game says, nope, you didn't hit them, you're good. You just never know. I don't know if you saw that right there. My because of the lag, my gear, it got stuck in reverse when I was going to do my boosting. And don't overshoot this guy. He's literally right here, and he's hard to see because the textures look like it's just a wall until you get up close to it. And then this customer, follow my path with this customer because she goes to Borders Paradise and we're coming from the back way, so you could easily come from the left side or the right side from the back way. So you'll see here in a minute, it's gonna fork off right here, so I go left. So I remember to pick up the and then I make a right. I remember to do that so I can pick up her. instead of having to pass him up and accidentally picking him up when I don't want to. That vehicle's always there too. We're just getting our time up again. You know, nothing, no drifting. If a customer gives you somewhere between 100 and 130 seconds, generally that's not going to be enough time to rack up your combos to 255 and be able to utilize the max combo to earn you a huge fare. You know, you can get a 10K or 15K, but that's not a huge fare. That car is always there too. It's based on time when it shows up. So yeah, you can rack up a huge fare with those 130-second customers, but you want the ones that give you more because you want to max out your combo. You want to be at 255 max combo for longer, because once you max out, your fares rack up fast. So we're going to the back way behind KFC, Joe's Diner, and we only pick her up because you'll forget about her. If you're trying to get all 68, she's easy to forget. So, and then we pick him up at the Record City. He's going to take us to our next customer at the sports shop. I was going to say Yacht Harbor, but we're not going there yet. So, he's taking us to the Yacht Harbor where hopefully we can get a 20 plus K fare. I want more than 22K. Because that's where we're going to start our drifting again. And we have plenty of time, 258 seconds. We don't have to worry about running out. Come on, go, 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 go. There we go, finally. You know, when you first start, it's okay. You can lose your combo because your combo was 1 or 2. That's not a big deal. So I'm going to get quiet here for a second. So just bear with me and enjoy the video. They try to debo me. What are they? My friend, what does he say? He says debo, where they try to get you, pin you in a corner or something. And what's nice is there's another customer up here that I can do since I have a good amount of time. did hit it, but I didn't hit that vehicle. I better make it. Okay, so I got 152. That's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for this one over here, because this customer gives me more time than that first one I just passed, or the first two that I just passed. Okay, so we'll come up here. 156. So I'm going to try to get up here and get a good start here in a minute, because we're going to the Seaside Market. Okay, here we go. So I'm pretty much like, no matter what right now, I broke my 152K record as long as I drop off this customer. So it's just by how much is going to be the question. So sorry I'm being quiet, but I really have to focus. So come on, give me the 20K. Oh, just another 20K. That's good enough. So since we got a good time, we're going to continue going. That would have been my 43rd customer, that last one I just dropped off. So we're just going to see. So this is my 45th customer. The intention is not to pick them all up, but since I have some time, if I can get another drifting opportunity, I'll do it. So, you know, I do got to remember who I've picked up already in the event that I have enough time. Can't believe I passed it up. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so let's go to the fire station. That vehicle is always there. Every time I come over here. University. I was kind of hoping I was going to hit that car. Because I had a feeling I was going to overshoot. So I'm going to go through here. And there's another customer who wants to come backwards to the university, but I'm not getting that one. I'm going to get this other one that gives me 100. They give me like 110, I think. Yeah, you know, it varies. Depends on how much time I have when I get there. So this customer right here. So 109 seconds. They go to Sale Street. So I mean, if I can manage to get a few K out of him, I'll be happy with that. Just to get 175, you know. Because I know I'm not going to be able to max out the combo with this guy. But, I mean, if I can get a few thousand, definitely, right? Because, I mean, again, my intention is to not pick up all the customers. The idea here, for the time being, Sale Street. The idea is to pick up as many customers as I can and get a high score, you know, so it's not to, oh, let me max out my score and then see how many customers I pick up. Because I mean, if I did 101K with 3 customers on 10 crazy minutes, I was doing that. You know why I was doing that? Oh, he's going backwards. Never mind. I'll get this guy over here. The reason I was doing that was because let me see. Gotta focus here. Okay, so the reason I was doing that is because it was a lot easier to practice the runs, because 10 crazy minutes equated to about 10 to 12 minutes of real time, because every time you pick up another customer, your timer stops. So there's those couple seconds. But go take him. Oh, what kind of boost was that? I had flames and everything. And the game acted like I didn't have nothing. Like, it wasn't breaking, you know. Alright, so we'll go down here. We'll go and find somebody down there. I mean, to be honest, I'm already satisfied with this score. So I don't want him. He's going backwards and his destination is useless. Let's go right here. Did I pick her up already? Yeah, I did. I think so. Okay. He goes backwards. I think he goes the other way. Yeah, Square Park. Okay. There's a customer at Square Park. I don't think he gives me enough time for one of those types of drifting deals, but you know. There's that one. Where do you go? You know, that glitch happens right here all the time. Probably 9 times out of 10. It probably happens, so. So if you remember, when you go to drift there, drift turn, then I thought I saw something blinking. I thought my capture device, oh, he goes forward too. There's another guy right by the sports shop. But anyway, if you remember that it does that, then you can get a cheap turnaround. So you don't have to waste your 2 or 3 seconds for the drift turn. So there's somebody right here. I forget which direction they go. It's probably a cable car stop, bottom. Yeah, see? They gave me 100 seconds, so that's actually decent. So let's get over here and see what we can make out of it, you know? When you're not doing this for a while, your thumb kind of heals because you literally get like an indention in your thumb, D-pad indention. I'm sure you know what that is. They call it Nintendo thumbs. So really you had to turn in my way. Not that I was going to get a whole lot of money or anything, but I mean, come on. Oh yeah, then there's that guy. He takes me straight. Sale Street. See, ghost car. You hit it when it's too late. Like you don't have time to react. That's not too bad. I mean, 181K. So minus 131. So it's going to say my record is like 50K. Which is very weird, but I know, there's somebody over here. They're to the left. This is a customer too that's easy to forget it even exists because you never really turn here. He might be the last one too. That's 42 seconds, you know, 40 seconds, whatever. That's a ways. Cause I gotta go up to Muncha Pizza section. There's a couple of customers. There's like 3, I think, that are still remaining. Maybe there's one at the pizza place, and there's one right here. So I always forget where they're going. See, a lot of them take you backwards down here. So when you have this little amount of time, that's what happens. You're gonna go back and forth and then run out of time. Because if I had any chance, that right there would have that car ruined it for me. We'll try though. We're gonna try. That one might have did it for me. There's still one at the pizza place. I mean, that was pure luck. 2 seconds. Why are we still going? I guess I'm just gonna use up all my time, huh? Yeah, there's nobody else in this area, so there's no... If I can make it over here, you know, there's one. Well, 183, 362. Y'all saw that there. I probably got like 52 customers. Oh, 58. So I had 10 left. Okay, so we got that. It's going to say first, but it's going to say my record is like 52K. 51 and some change possibly, but 52-ish. But I am recording, so register to me. Records, watch. It's going to be a first place record. It's going to say 50. Say 52,290. You have to add $131,072 to that record. That is crazy. It knocked out my 124K record. But man, okay. My hands are tired, crampy. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Let's look up total records real quick. So I got my first place record still. I beat BJR, whoever that is. That was the original owner of the game. But I'm never gonna delete their record. So in case they ever see it on YouTube, that'd be funny. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.